What's up, guys? There's 3 key things that you need to know when you have a home inspection on a property. So come with me, I'm gonna give you a tour. So we're over on Com Ave in the back bay. We're taking a look at a 43 unit building. We've just put a 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom under contract. We had the home inspection already, and there's really some priorities that we gotta take a look at. So today we're just here, we're gonna take a look at what needs to be done, and then we're gonna make sure it gets done before closing. All right, so come follow me. So anytime you buy a piece of real estate, especially if you're gonna own or occupy it, and maybe it's your first home or you're not an experienced investor, you always wanna have a home inspection. A home inspection is a contingency that's put into your offer that protects you for any damages or any issues with inside your apartment or your building that maybe you don't see on the surface. So today we're here to take a look at this particular unit and go through some of the items that came up on the home inspection so we can make sure we remedy them prior to closing. So before we do that, let's just take a quick tour. So we have a 670 square foot, 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom here on Com Ave in the back bay. You have a newly renovated kitchen with beautiful cabinetry, granite countertops, and new stainless steel appliances. You have an ornamental fireplace with a beautiful mantle, perfect for TV or artwork, bay windows, high ceilings, recessed lights. Come on into the bedroom. Spaces always look a little bit larger when they're staged, but this bedroom can easily fit a queen-size bed or a king-size bed. You have a closet and then additional utility closet here. So as a buyer, you always have a right to put a home inspection contingency into your offer, but it is ultimately up to the seller to accept your offer with that particular contingency. Now, there's a couple things you want to keep in mind. If you're in the back bay, this is a very high, fast-paced market where units move very quickly, and a good portion of buyers are cash buyers with minimal or no contingencies. The one thing you want to always keep in mind when you're doing a home inspection is you want to hire a licensed professional to conduct the inspection. A unit like this, 670 square feet, might cost you in Boston roughly around $400 to $600 to have a formal report and a formal inspection. The home inspector is going to send you a very detailed written report same day or next day for the buyer to be able to review. And then what you want to do is prioritize. Take a look at all of the items. Any property, brand new construction or a building like this that's 100+ years old are always gonna have defects. You wanna prioritize what's most important to you, and those are the items that you're gonna wanna fight for when going to negotiate your home inspection with the seller of the property. So when you do prioritize, it's never a good idea to nickel and dime, what we say, nickel and dime a seller. You want to make sure that you just hone in and focus on what is really important to you, and then you get those items negotiated. The second thing you want to do is you have to get an estimate. How much is it going to cost you to fix those items that you want to have fixed? And you can go about it a couple different ways. Here's 2 common ways you can do it. You can either have a seller concession or price reduction on the closing, or you can ask that the seller fix the items prior to closing. So once you've determined how much it's going to cost for you to fix those items, or if the seller is going to take care of those items prior to closing, then you really just want to make sure that you finalize what that compromise is. So here, I'm going to show you one thing that came up in the home inspection that I see quite often here in the back bay. So with many of these condo buildings, they're all shared spaces. This particular building's 43 units, but you have a gutter system for the entire building. What you can see is the gutter ends right at the base of the building, and they've put this stone gravel here to help take the water away from the building. But what happens is you can see on heavy rain, you get a fair amount of pooling up against the building, which will deteriorate your mortar and eventually create moisture inside of your particular unit. So inspectors now have this nifty little tool where they can put it on exterior walls and measure moisture within inside the wall. And we got a very high moisture level here, which could be an indication of potential water damage or potential mold. So one of the items that came up in our inspection report is they've asked us to open up a portion of this wall and have it tested just to verify that there is no issue with mold, and then to extend the gutter from the exterior of the building so that all the water is pushed away from the building going forward. So as a buyer, just always remember, and I always do recommend, put a home inspection contingency into your offer, and then don't forget those 3 key things. Prioritize the inspection, estimate what the costs are gonna be, and then negotiate your deal so that you're happy moving forward and comfortable moving forward with the property that you fell in love with when you walked into the home.